My beautiful fellow Capricorns, have I got news for you. 2026 is not a year you are being asked to work harder or even push through another layer of healing. Aren't you happy to hear that? 2026 is the year you have to start accepting all parts of yourself. The good ones, the fun ones, but also the weak, vulnerable ones. Because they are our best friends. This reading will show you how in this year you are being asked to stop overgiving, stop staying strong for everyone else, and start choosing yourself without pain and without guilt. Because the moment that you do, love, stability, and reciprocity will find you exactly where you're at. So check out the details to find out more. Hello, my beautiful fellow Capricorns. Welcome to Love Alchemy Tarot. I'm Valentina. I'm a Capricorn. Just now, I'm going to do a reading for our 2026 energetic patterns that need to change. So it's a love reading, but it's not a traditional love reading. I'm going to focus on what patterns, what wounds we need to focus on healing in 2026 so that we can create the love and relationship of our dreams. I'm with you. I'm a Capricorn. I'm excited to see this reading. I did all the other zodiac signs before us because guess what? Save the best for last. And we, of course, are the best. But this reading is going to resonate with Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. So all the Capricorn placements that you have, it would be useful for you to listen, to watch, and see what's going on. So now we are going to take 3 cards from this Queen of the Moon Oracle deck that I love, just to get the broad themes. What's the energy surrounding our Capricorn collective? What do we need to focus on in 2026 spirit? So for my Capricorn, my fellow Capricorns, please tell me what is the overall energy in 2026 for our sign. What do we need to focus on? What are we supposed to learn? What are we supposed to heal? Yay, fruition. Love it. Fruition, acceptance, and self-reflection. Yes, I am excited about these cards because I think it is a beautiful year for us to do these things. So I'm going to take them the other way around because I just feel that they came to say this year is going to be a year of self-reflection. We need to, once again, I know you're going to tell me, I'm done with healing. I keep doing this. Every year is the same. Yes, unfortunately or fortunately, healing does not end. The more layers we reveal of ourselves, the better it gets, the more we can dig and heal. So my darlings, this year we have to start looking in the mirror more often. We have to start embracing our beautiful shadows, to recognize all these parts of ourselves that need our love and need our recognition. And ultimately, yes, through self-reflection, we go to the next phase, acceptance. There are no bad parts of us. There is nothing in this universe that is not aligned with us. So we just have to believe, we just have to do this work and to accept that we can reach a hand towards the other side of us, the side of us that maybe in the past we've ignored, judged, criticized, or rejected. And when we do this work, this healing will lead us to fruition. This is a beautiful card. I adore it because I really feel that when I look at it, my head is expanding, my spirit is expanding. There are beautiful, nourishing things coming out of it. So that tells me that we have this opportunity in 2026 to truly expand our horizon, our spirit, and to learn a lot about ourselves. And most importantly, to learn through this self-reflection and self-development that every part of us deserves acceptance. And of course, once we accept all parts of ourselves, other people will do so as well. And once we embrace ourselves, we are going to attract exactly what we desire. So, I speak in terms of we, because I'm excited to do this reading for all of us. So now, Spirit, please tell me, for all my Capricorns out there, what is it that this year is going to be focused on? Nice. What is 2026 bringing for my beautiful fellow Capricorns? Okay, we love this. I love it. Uh-oh. I'm not sure I'm going to take that. So the first card, the Nine of Pentacles. Yes, we are going to get a glow up, babies. We're going to get a glow up, and we're going to be standing in our power. We're going to build our independence. We're going to build our foundation and our stability, like all Capricorns, because we know this stuff, right? We know all about money. We all know about stability and safety. And we're also going to we're going to stop fighting. So it's beautiful to know that whatever conflicts we may have had in the past are finally coming to an end. And we are approaching this year with honesty and clarity, and with a desire to make things happen. So we have the potential this year to make a new start, a fresh start in whatever direction we want to work towards, because really having clarity and vision is very, very important for us, all Capricorns. Please give me 2 more cards, Spirit. I feel like there were 2 cards that wanted to come and I didn't take them. So if they need to come, give them to me, please. 2 more cards about this. So what is the story of 2026, please, for me and my other Capricorns? What are all Capricorns looking forward to? What do we need to focus on? What is our focus for 2026? Okay, 6 of Pentacles and 1 more card, please. And Queen of Cups in reverse. All right, and bottom of the deck, 3 of Swords in reverse. So we are not going to have any more heartbreaks in 2026. Yay, I'm so excited. We're going to put behind us all the sadness, all the grieving for things that didn't happen, because this year we're going to get what we give. We're going to have reciprocity in our relationships, and we're definitely going to work on only building those things where we are wanted and desired. And the Queen of Cups in reverse, we need to be, however, careful about overgiving. I know, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. It is very easy for us once we get connected to somebody to give too much. So yes, we have to fill our own cup. We have to turn this energy of overgiving around so that we are really creating this reciprocity and balance in our life. Beautiful, my darlings. So Spirit, please now tell me, what are the barriers and blocks that we are going to face as Capricorns, and what are the areas that we need to heal? What is blocking our healing? What is blocking us from accepting ourselves and embracing all these beautiful parts of ourselves? All right, we have the 3 of Cups in reverse and the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. All right. Let's see. I'm actually going to take 5 cards for each line. So can I have 3 more, please, Spirit? Because it's us, right? I'm going to be generous. 5 of Cups. We don't like this one, but we'll see how we turn this around. So blocks and barriers for us, please. What are our blocks and barriers? What are our blocks and barriers? Wow, everything is really here. Look at these cards. 1 more. Blocks and barriers for Capricorns in 2023. Okay. I'm going to take all of them because they came. So then we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Pentacles, and Judgment. All right. I'm going to put them on here. So in terms of blocks or barriers, we've been trying very hard to balance everything, to juggle everything. And because it's been so difficult, you know, sometimes it's love and work, sometimes it's this whole, how are we going to handle multiple situationships that we're in? I don't know, I'm not talking for myself, although actually I am talking about myself a little bit. Yeah, with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, one of the blocks is that things have been difficult for us in terms of managing our energy correctly. It's also taking me to the Six of Pentacles and this Overgiving card, the Queen of Cups in reverse. So yeah, it's been hard for us to figure out how much to give, what we should put our energy into. The second block is that with Three of Cups in reverse, maybe we've isolated ourselves a little bit from our friends. Maybe you've also had this situation where it's been difficult for you to connect with people, and then you've kind of moved away from certain friendships. But also maybe you found it difficult to move away from certain situations from the past. I sure know it's been a difficult year this year in terms of moving on from things that didn't serve me. So really, I am looking forward to a new year in which I can really focus on the Two of Cups, not on the Three Cups that were spilled. And here we have the Four of Cups in reverse. This also this energy of feeling taken for granted, feeling underappreciated, feeling that the options that were coming towards us were not really what we wanted, and we were a little bit annoyed with it. But this is needing to change, is needing to shift, because we are loved and appreciated. We've also maybe not taken the time to do a proper evaluation of our efforts. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I feel that really we've been going, and really not taking the time to slow down and look at what we've invested in. Is that stuff paying off? And should we really continue with this? King of Pentacles in reverse is also where maybe this year has been quite destabilizing for a lot of us. Maybe we've not felt as abundant and stable as we like to be, because damn, we're Capricorns, we like that. But all of this is changing, because we have judgment, we have a renewal, and we have a resurrection. What I mean by that is that this new year is going to give us an opportunity to reinvent ourselves, to create a different version of ourselves, after we've accepted that everything that has happened for amazing reasons. So Spirit, what action should my Capricorn fellows take? What action, what healing, what do we need to work on? What is the area where we need to work on? What action should we take? What is the advice, Spirit, please? We have the Chariot in reverse. What action should we take? What is the advice, please? Oh, specific cards want to come. All right. Action, please. All right. I'm going to just take these three for now. Lovely. So we have the Chariot in reverse, which means that we need to choose ourselves. Yes, the Chariot is a card of action and all of that, and leadership, but it's also a card of choice, right? We have the darkness, the dark horse and the white horse. So it's the light and shadow. And when the cards are in reverse, I really read them as this, the meaning of the card is really focused on ourselves versus the outside world. So I really think that this card is another confirmation that we have to choose ourselves, and that whatever action we're taking is towards embracing everything that we are. And we really have to come out of whatever isolation we've been in. We have this Four of Swords, which is this card of retreat, meditation, taking our time, pulling away from the world, looking at ourselves, because we need to go on another voyage of self-discovery. We have the Hermit. So yes, 2026 is going to be a year where we are focusing on ourselves, where we are growing, where we are glowing and growing. That means we have to continue on our path of self-development, on our path of accepting all parts of ourselves. And what more could we want? Because every year we grow and we discover that we have more qualities, more light to give to the world. So what specific pattern, what specific wound are we meant to heal, please, Spirit? Two cards. Look at this. The Hierophant and the Six of Swords in reverse. One more, please, for the specific wound that we need to heal. And the star, healing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so Hierophant, in terms of what do we need to heal? Well, for me, I think as a Capricorn, we are very committed people. Commitment is one of the core values that I think a lot of the Capricorns that I know share. But also sometimes we get a little bit lost as to what that means. And the word commitment, like all these big archetypes, can mean a lot of things to a lot of people. So I think we really need to focus on taking on this spiritual on this, like starting on this spiritual path, to understand what we are committed to in our life and what areas of our life can really bring us more hope and this vision of what our happy life could be. With the Six of Swords in reverse, it looks like we have a hard time leaving things behind. I know from my personal experience that we have a tendency to stay in situations longer than we should have, because we are committed and because we want to work on the healing. For us, failure doesn't exist. There is always more that we can try. And I think this pattern is something that we need to focus on, not because there is something wrong with it, but because it stops being productive at some point, So really this focus on the healing and the hope is really important for us, especially as I see that the imagery on the Hermit and the Star card is quite similar. So I really feel that this year is going to be about finding that our inner light, going on whatever journey. You see both cards have water on them. So I think our emotions are going to be very important. And even though we find it difficult to walk away from things, we are going to find calmer waters in our life if we do this inner work. So there is a lot of, there is a very powerful message here that this year is going to be spiritual, that this year is going to be a year where we ascend and we create a lot of impact in the world, because that's who we are, right? We don't want to just help ourselves, we also want to help others. So please, Spirit, tell me, what is the potential outcome for us in 2026? Once we do this work, once we heal, once we focus on balance and walking away from things that don't work for us, and being reborn as a new, complete, ascended or awakened version of ourselves, please tell me, Spirit, what is the potential outcome for me and my beautiful Capricorns? Potential outcome, please. What is the potential outcome for us? What's the potential outcome? All right. So, okay, we have interesting cards. I'm going to take a moment to look at them. So the first one that I saw was the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so we might have some blockage to a passionate new beginning. We may not be quite sure, because with the Two of Swords, it could be that we are already in a relationship and there's a new one on the horizon and we don't really know how that's going to work out. Or maybe we've started a certain journey. Maybe you've started a course, maybe you've started creating a vision and you're not quite sure. So you might still be a little bit stuck in not knowing which choice to make. But really choose yourself. Your wishes are coming true. Universe, Spirit is telling you that everything is available to you. And once again, choose yourself, because the Lovers in reverse might tell you that yes, there is an energy of, there is an energy of union and connection in your life. But with this in reverse, either you haven't yet quite committed to being in a relationship yet, or the message here once again is to go more towards the inside and to choose yourself. Either way, I think this year is looking very, very interesting. I highly, highly encourage you to do this inner work, to look into your inner child wounds, to look into all these shadows and parts of yourself that really need addressing, heal them, go on this journey of self-discovery, and everything can really happen for you, because the card that stands out to me the most in this reading, beyond the top energy, is really judgment, awakening, reinvention, and creating or being reborn as a new version of yourself. I'm so excited for all of us. If you don't know how to start this journey, read the description in this video, because I'm describing to you there all the things that I can help you with, resetting these patterns, starting this healing, guiding you on this healing, and really being there along the way to support you throughout the year. So please subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment and a like, and I wish you a fantastic 2026, and I look forward to seeing you on my channel and in my new reading. Take care. Lots of love.